Folks, this is a chat with Glendora, and we have the answer to everything, including a virus. This has Vicks Vapor Rub in it, a Vicks Vapor Rub inhaler. It has throat spray. It has cough drops. This is a very expensive mask. And we have the answer to everything, but better than that, folks, we have the answer to all your griefs, sins, and guilts. Oh, you say. And we're very modest about it. If you are going to have an argument with the boss, it is best for you to see both sides, his side and the outside. Now, a man was very close to dying, and everybody knew that he didn't have much time. But he was not at a nursing facility. He was at home. And his wife baked a batch of cookies. And he reached over and he took a couple. And she says, "Don't eat those. I need them for the funeral." How are you doing with your virus, Stephanie?
I'm okay. I'm pretty heavily medicated, so...
You got it from your sister?
I did get it from my sister. She had a very bad
and
cold.
your sister got it from the medical facility, huh?
Yes.
Listen, the daddy said the sermon was too long. The mother said the choir was flat. And the little girl said, "I thought it was a good show for a dime." Steph, would you do one of your grand jobs and cheer us all up with the happy happenings of April the 11th, Sunday?
Yes.
Or Saturday, I guess.
Saturday. We baked a loaf of bread.
Oh, yes.
Delicious, nutritious malto meal. Fight with Maggie about sweep and swab. About metal containers for 40 pounds. A slice of home-baked bread. $250 to Maggie. 287,000 views. 1,300 friends. 11,000 likes. Stephanie, early, special grace of her sister. Stephanie revived tiny recorder, amazing. Pittsfield program TV. Angel Dog and Nala Dog happy. Suzanne and Susan are womaning the library. 12:06 p.m. Scrutinize the TV folder. Everything is in order. TV show is up to date. Revise the letter to the network. Cogent information confirmation Harrell.
There you are.
Finance is up to date. Address to Nescentia and Stuffed. Expenses to Wayne. Scrutinize the homepage. Patricia silently left 3 bags of hard candy. Stephanie folder. Stephanie to-do list. Walmart list for raw foods. Starting the book for the 3rd time. Think folder. Compost. Wash 1 dish. And PPL 5 p.m. checkout. And that's it for Saturday.
George, the wife, says, "You've been up to that buffet table 8 times. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?" And he said, "Oh, no, honey. I keep telling him it's for you." And then what was that name? Oh, the big pompous CEO was out on the golf course. And he says, "Caddy, why do you keep looking at your watch?" And the caddy says, "This isn't a watch, sir. It's a compass." It's a compass. What was that other joke on?
Obituary.
Oh, a man was irate, and he told the city editor, "You put my name in the obituary column of the newspaper, and I'm still alive." And the city editor was contrite, and he thought how he could rectify the situation. And he says, "I know, tomorrow I'll put you in the birth column." Would you tell me the happy happenings of April the 12th, Sunday?
Yes. Bath purification, ablutions, safe return to the sanctuary, warm, clean, dry clothes, meditate, plan, and exercise, practice ambulatory, church telephone, vertical exercises, more ambulatory, 10 friendship calls. Torres proposes a website for Franklin, 8 glasses of water by 2 o'clock, joy of Lucy's arrival, thaw and cooked a loaf of frozen dough, laundry, hamburger vegan, Brussels sprouts, grapes, dry, mashed potatoes, Madeline potato chips.
Delicious, folks.
Nasentia, 3 more envelopes.
That's a piece that I read to you over the TV.
Yes. Thanked Lucy for copies and asked to make 3 more sets.
Is that it for the 12th?
No, there's still some more. Chocolate Easter Bunny, grocery order, but held up order. Bread to bake. Lucy left at 6 p.m. Glendora asleep 6:30 to 10. Back to sleep 11 to 6 a.m.
My friend Donna, nursery school teacher, had the children out for a walk, and she said, children, when you get home for lunch, we're going to have the most delicious food. We're going to have frozen pizza. And Donnie says, Miss Donna, would you please cook mine? And what was that other joke that we liked?
It was, sorry, Suffer Insanity.
Caroline said to Marilyn, I think your husband suffers from insanity. And Marilyn says, he doesn't suffer from it, he enjoys it. Now, folks, this is in the middle of January, and it's on the New York State Thruway between Rochester and Buffalo, what I'm going to tell you. And it was one of those terribly dense winter storms where you couldn't see anything hardly. The visibility was near zero. And this poor man on the New York Thruway across western New York was scared to death he was going to go into a ditch. But then a car pulled in front of him, and he says, oh, good, I'll follow those bright red tail lights. He probably knows the road, and he'll keep me out of the ditch. Well, he followed him for a long, 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 long time. And then the man up front stopped suddenly, and the man behind hit him, and the man behind got out and said to the man up front, why did you stop so suddenly? Couldn't you have given me a signal? And the man up front says, in my own garage. Tell me the happy happenings for April the 13th in the year 2026. Yes.
Lucy to Walmart at 8 a.m. to buy Glendora slip-on shoes. Lucy to have cataract removed Wednesday. Torres remarkably creative about website, 1 hour on phone. Ambulatories. Sandy about her dad's memorial service. Valerie on time, never absent. Yellow costume. Valerie and Glendora half-hour show for this week. A-roll, top quality, no mistakes. Steamed lima beans, potatoes, peas, home-baked bread, 1:25 p.m. Finished TV show for Tuesday. 5 nuisance calls. Announcements/emails. Wash dishes, baked new bread, call Patricia, finances, farewell to Jane Hall. Glendora Documentary 3, Bangor. Bathroom. Compost, trash, mail. Think folder. Inventories. Franklin, August 1959. 6 p.m. Valerie Grockopedia, South Pole, superb. 7 p.m. Maggie back, glad to see her. Scratch back, tuck me in. Piece of candy. Called in night 4 times, no answer.
A man was married 25 years, and he wanted to give his wife a bouquet. And so he forgot what her favorite flower was for the bouquet. He went into the kitchen where she was laboring away over a hot stove and doing the dishes and cooking. And he says, "Hey, honey, what is your favorite flower?" And she says, "Pillsbury." And what was that other joke we wanted to tell our friends?
2 days to live.
Oh, the doctor said, "I have bad news, and very bad news." And the quivering patient said, "What's the bad news?" The doctor says, "You have 2 days to live." And the patient, quivering and shaking even further, says, "Well, what's the very bad news?" The doctor said, "I forgot to tell you yesterday." Stephanie, you're a darling. The virus may have got your olfactory passages, but it certainly didn't get your spirit.
No.
And then there was another joke, honey.
Toy too complicated.
The mother says, "Isn't this toy too complicated for a child?" And the salesman said, "No. This toy is designed to show a child how to live in today's world. No matter how he puts it back together again, it's wrong."
Help as many people as I can today. Maggie gracious about taking 5th week of month off. Coming back May 4th. Dress, exercise, meditate, and plan. Rice-a-roni.
Oh,
Banana, OJ, and Melba toast. Walmart failure applesauce. Bathroom. Lucy gave Glendora slip-on shoes. Very nice. We worked on Essentia until ready to post. Lucy and Valerie. Patricia Sarr will mail at 1 p.m. 10 friendship calls. Torres Franklin Buell website. 298,000 views. Happy Happenings, 12:04 p.m. Glendora Public Access TV Network. East Hartford, West Hartford, Hartford, Gil Martinez, Gary Black, Ellen Poitras, David Smith, Alfred Senior, and Jennifer Olaya. Potato chips. Pat Sarr came and took Nescentia envelopes. Tuesday folder. Homepage, a chat with Glendora. Stephanie folder. Email to Stephanie. Kevin called about Jimmy Talbot. Compost Good Deeds U.S. Mail. Rhonda Esposito is lost. Bewildering letter from New York State Energy Audit. Franklin's articles 18th to 29th. Ugly assignments for a man who likes to write about good people. No solicitor calls. TikTok ready. Joke on telephone. Hard candy. Franklin's book, Crime Reporting. The good, or the bad, not the good. And the 15th is Income Tax Day. Home-baked bread. Breakfast, hot Melt-O-Meal cereal. Grapes and orange juice. Made by Maggie. Announcements. Emails. Mattress pockets and bedroll. No museum. Advertiser, Tom and Sarah. OJ, ambulatories 4, 5, and 6. Vertical exercises. Dress up in yellow TV costume. Glendora Joy, Valerie arrives. Tidy up. Don't understand my chart. Happy happenings. Lisa set block clock. Tidy up. Glendora documentary 3, college, 1946 to 1950. Network letter. Danbury, Melissa Lennard, Jennifer Hannenberg, Brass City, Torrington, Matt Sullivan, Rita Santos, Terry Brosnan, Michael Thompson, Ashley Strom, and Suzanne Church tonight. Call St. Peter's about Rhonda Esposito. Chia pudding with frozen strawberries. Homepage website. Stephanie folder. Plan TikTok. Think folder. Compost, Good Deeds, U.S. Mail, 82 Degrees, Dr. Barnard, Franklin's newspaper articles, Rock Hudson, Doris Day, Tony Randall, Start Website Franklin, Indian Microwave Meal, Kevin About Talbot, Take It to the Lord in Prayer, Grokpedia JFK, Stephanie's To-Do List, Chuck Wood Died, Franklin's Stories, Church by Telephone, Close the Day with Counting Blessings, and that's it.
Well, you know, folks, when looking through those articles that my husband, Franklin Buell, wrote for the Buffalo Evening News, I found a picture of him with Lana Turner. I didn't know that he was with Lana Turner. It had something to do with the story they were covering with Rock Hudson, Doris Day, and Tony Randall. The city editor dispatched Franklin from Buffalo to New York to go and cover the opening of that picture, that movie.
Wow.
Stephanie, thank you so much for coming to the happy house today when you felt so bad.
That's all right. I know you needed the help.
Oh. Folks, a freighter was carrying a load of red paint and collided with a freighter carrying a load of purple paint. And at last report, the crews of both ships were marooned. What was that other joke I was going to tell you folks?
Faster than speed of light.
The professor says to the student, and what do you know about the speed of light? And the student says, nothing, sir, it just gets here too early in the morning. And here's another freighter joke. A freighter carrying a load of yo-yos struck a reef and sank 10 times. You're good to get that, Stephanie. Most people don't get it.
Yeah, go up and down, up and down.
Let's cheer up the people with the great announcements that we have stored up for them as of April 9th, 2026.
Yes. Doug Harrell, correction airtime application. Rita Santos, what you do is so important for free speech. Hello, goodbye, 3:18 p.m. Bank balance, 2,830. Unitarian sent email with copy of survey responses. BAVC celebrating 50 years. Say hello to Maurice Richardson, fan from Mount Vernon. Lucy speeding ticket. Introduction to Tendai Buddhism, Zoom. DCTV, free DC art experience. Philly Cam movie on First Amendment. Bourse Theater, May 3rd. ACM's annual conference, June 23rd. Powering Civic News and Information Initiative. San Francisco Public Access TV is offering you exciting courses in photography, lighting, editing, and production. Call Glendora. In Torrington, a chat with Glendora is on Saturday, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., Sunday at 10 p.m. Thank you, Doug Harrell. Gordon Vermont Accolade arrives on Glendora's website. And then we have an email from Terrence that says, nice joke. Thank you for sharing. I could go on and on forever about public access TV.
Now, this is Terry Brosnan, right?
Yes.
And he's in charge of public access in Greenburgh, Westchester County.
And he says, I could go on forever and ever about public access TV. And you more than anybody know how important it is. You are the top champion for it, and we always appreciate that. Public access TV must be saved because as each year passes, the grip of the corporate media becomes tighter on all of us. Whether with an algorithm that quantifies every aspect of your choices, corporate interests that dictate what stories are told and which ones aren't, the media landscape that we are all familiar with is cold, calculated, and broad. Public access TV has no algorithm. It has no agenda. It has nobody but local residents, our peers who are pumping gas next to us or stand behind us at the checkout lines in the grocery store. They are the ones who shape what gets discussed and what doesn't. In a few minutes, our channel can go from a harrowing interview of local veterans or interviews with the children of Holocaust survivors right into something as obscure as two residents who are complaining about changes to a local diner or a woman in a British accent reading children's books. And though they are very different, they are both vital to what makes public access so important. It is up to us what is on the air, not advertisers flushed with cash. And even the silly shows keep us going so that an independence is kept alive. And it is independence and true freedom of our speech that will protect us from censorship in any form.
God bless you, Terry Brotham. Do you have more to tell us, dear Steph?
I do. I have an email now from, sorry.
Poor Steph.
I've got some TikTok comments from ABC Darian Prophet. It was an amazing day today, Glendora. I hope you got to enjoy it. The delivery gets me every time from Unfunky Foe. And Lady Dragoon commented, you ain't even lying. Then we've got, can we get a behind the scenes of Glendora? Maybe a life story video with pictures from being younger?
Steph, that's my cat, .com.
Oh, it is!
Yeah, she's calling me from heaven. Can you hear her, folks? Can you hear what she's saying? This is all make-believe, you know, but we have a good time with it. Listen, folks, to her. Wasn't that fun?
That was.
Sorry to interrupt you, dear.
Oh, no, that's all right. I didn't even hear .com at first.
Yes.
All right. The next announcement I have is from Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. Dear Miss Buell, your support of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine reflects a deep commitment to compassion for animals, for people, and for a better way forward in medicine and health.
Well, we don't have much money, but we're going to find $10 to send to Dr. Bernard for helping those dogs and all the other animals.
Then we have the advertiser for Thursday, April 2nd. Glendora encloses an article from the latest issue of American Vegan magazine as to the daily life of a doctor who is vegan. A day in the life of Dr. Veggie, the high-tech doctor with low-tech solutions. A diagnostic radiologist for 40 years, Ted Barnett might read a stack of mammograms and be interrupted occasionally by the need to perform a breast biopsy or discuss a diagnosis with a patient. His work might be interlaced with a Rochester Lifestyle Medicine Institute team meeting or a Zoom conference with a physician interested in partnering with RLMI to do a study of plant-based diet in reversing chronic disease. In the evening after dinner, he might even moderate an RLMI lecture Recently, Ted lectured at the American Vegan Garden Party on changing medical paradigms. Ted attended with his wife of 39 years, Carol He Barnett, PhD JD, an RLMI team member and board director, as well as his partner in running the Rochester Area Vegan Society.
Is that in Philadelphia?
No, I think it's in Rochester.
Oh, okay.
So that should be in, what, New York?
Thanks.
Aging is a matter of the mind. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. The couple got married so young in life, half their wedding presents were manufactured by Mattel. Why did the inventor cross a TV set with a microwave?
Why?
So he could watch 60 Minutes in 1/4 of an hour. All right. Then we've got another advertiser for April 9th.
Steph, tell the folks about that advertiser. How we have an article in there every week, don't we?
Yes, you have an article in there every week, and it's called the Glendora Vegan Club.
Yeah, and it's helped people get away from cruelty to animal, abusing their health, and abusing the earth. And it's printed in the Times Union neighborhood shopping news called The Advertiser in the Albany, New York area. Okay.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. All right. The next one is the advertise. Oh, we have just about a minute left, Glendora.
How many minutes, dear?
A minute left.
That's time to tell people our thrill. Didn't we tell people when we started this program that we had the answer to everything?
Yes.
What is it, Steph? When all is
said and done, the only thing that truly matters is how did you treat others?
That's the answer to everything. If we do that, folks, together, we will all be okay. We can do all things through love, which strengthens us. God did not give us a spirit of fear. God gave us a spirit of power and love and a sound mind. Grace and peace.